Hi there. So I'm at work and we are going to cut up a whole bunch of chickens. Every Wednesday I get a few cases of whole chickens in and we cut them up for different stuff on the menu. We use the chicken breasts for all of the grilled chicken items on the menu, and then I take the wings and I cook them up for an employee dinner a couple nights a week. We're going to cut off these leg quarters and keep the leg and the thigh attached, and I'm going to use those to make barbecue chicken this week. A lot of times though I cut those thighs and legs up and I'll use them to make gumbo. It's really great to be able to cut up your own chickens because you can get it cheaper than you could pieced out at the grocery store. Keep the little chicken tenders separate and cook them for the kids' menu. So were any of you on my shower Periscope this morning? I can't seem to see any of the chat. Did I hide it on accident? Or are y'all just not talking to me? I accidentally hit it. I couldn't see anything you were saying, so I'm sorry if you said anything that I missed. Hi. Thank you. It's about worn out. I don't know how many more times I can wear it. This is going to be a lot of the same thing over and over again. If you have any questions about cooking or anything, you feel free to ask. It was too full, you couldn't get in the shower shot, you couldn't even watch? It won't let you watch? Or will it just not let you talk? I can't believe something I did got that full. Also, you could always go follow me on my own Periscope. It's chefbeth. I like to do shower Periscopes a lot. I just think it's fun. And anyway, there's not usually as many people on that one as there are on the SG Periscope. I'm sorry you couldn't talk. I should have blocked some of those motherfuckers who were like open boobs over and over again, and then you might not have been able to talk. So hard to block things whenever you're in the shower though, because your fingers are all wet. So we're saving the chicken carcasses for chicken stock. So we're going to use every single different piece of the chicken in a different way. Oh, thank you. It's a great way to learn. I know most of the stuff that I learned how to do in the kitchen. You don't have to once you know where all the joints are. Once you know how to take apart a body, you know how to take apart a body. Thank you. I've done it a great many times. Like I said, we get 2 or 3 cases every single Wednesday all year long. So it's a lot of chickens to cut up. What are y'all's favorite ways to eat chicken? I know that my favorite is barbecue chicken. At my restaurant, we serve chicken a bunch of different ways. We have a buttermilk fried chicken breast with bacon and cheddar waffles, served with maple syrup. And we also have a grilled chicken breast that's served over roasted poblano and cheddar grits. And it's served with a Creole pepper jelly sauce on top. It's delicious. Good knives, sharp knives, right? What is that second piece of the breast? That's the tender. It kind of wants to fall off of the back anyway. It doesn't really want to stay on the breast. So I take it off and we use those to fry it for the kids' menu. Hi there. And then let's see, we have a few more chicken dishes. We just added 2 orzo dishes. Orzo is a pasta that's shaped like rice. And one of the dishes that I make with it has a spicy sausage cream sauce with little red bell peppers and green peppers onions in it. And it's delicious. It's finished with some Parmesan cheese. And then we also have another dish. It's a spicy tomato sauce orzo, tossed with pieces of grilled chicken. And again, topped with Parmesan cheese. I really like it because it's kind of healthy, but it still tastes really good. What kind of knives do I use? I like Victorinox knives. You know, there's a lot of people that think Hinkle is the knife to have, but I feel like Hinkle's just a big name, and I don't want to pay for a name. I want to pay for a knife. So Victorinox is my knife of choice. It's a good knife considering how much I use them. You know what I mean? They're going to get washed all the time. I don't really want a wooden-handled knife. So I like this one. And these have been sharpened, you know, for years, and they're still going strong. What kind of knife do you like? Yeah, that's awesome. So many people are taken in by the infomercial knives, and most of those are like really sharp enough to, you know, cut off your arm whenever you get them, but after you've had them for a while, they're not very good and they're not resharpenable. Yeah, that's awesome. Where do you live? What kind of barbecue is your barbecue? I know that, you know, in Mississippi and Alabama, you're looking at one kind of barbecue. You got Memphis barbecue, Carolina, so Texas. Okay, so we're all about the beef then. Or is that just a cliche? You know, I've really grown to like brisket as a cut in general lately. I've been braising some brisket, and really been enjoying it. I think I read somewhere it's supposed to have a little bit less cholesterol in it than some other cuts of beef, and that's important for some people, so I try to pay attention to stuff like that. So whenever you're cutting up whole chickens, it's just real important to find the joint. You want to find that joint right there and cut through it. Thank you. Oh, I see who that is now. You have to forgive me, like, even though I have on glasses, my eyes are still horrible. I can barely read everybody's name whenever you're commenting. I have to really squint and lean in to be able to read it. But I love to get comments. So in a minute I was going to take a break and show you all the different containers that I've got the pieces of chicken in. Whenever I get all done cutting up these 3 cases of chicken that I have to do today, I will season up the chicken breast with just salt and pepper and a little bit of oil. Aw, thank you. And get all the pieces put away and ready for their separate applications. And then after I get done with chicken, we'll come back and we'll cook some other things. I had some fresh mahi-mahi come in today, so I've got to cut that up. And I've got some fresh jumbo crab meat from the Gulf. We're going to turn that crab meat into crab meat au gratin. And I've got a lot of stuff on my list today, so I'm going to try to get as much of it done early in the day while I've got y'all on Periscope as I can. So hopefully we'll get to look at some fun things. Alright, let's take a peek. Alright, so down here we've got all our chicken carcasses in a stock pot. We're going to add celery, yellow onions, some carrots, garlic, bay leaves, black pepper, and a bunch of water, and we're going to turn this into some delicious chicken stock that we're going to use for our French onion soup. You're right. Alright, we've also got all our legs here. We're going to use these for barbecue chicken, and I'll probably use some to make some gumbo. Our chicken breasts, taking the skin and the bones and everything off of it, and we've taken the tenders off the back. So the tenders are going to get turned into chicken tenders for the kids menu. And then we've got our wings, and we can go ahead and cut these down further as well. That way we have little separate drummies and flat pieces. Anyway, I'm gonna get this chicken done. I'll see y'all later.